Fly to the land of the waterfalls to see one of the greatest natural spectacles on earth. The westward winding Rio Iguazu joins the Rio Paraná at the point where Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay meet. Welcome to the wonderful Iguazu Falls. The splendor of the falls with its misty rainbows is almost overwhelming. There is simply nothing else like it in the world. Millions of years ago, natural forces split up the Earth's crust, creating what the indigenous Guarani people called the Great Waters. Iguazu Falls is 1.7 miles wide and is not one, but an astonishing 275 waterfalls. 80% of the falls lies in Argentina and 20% in Brazil. The boardwalk trail through the jungle and stand on viewing platforms opposite, or if you're feeling brave, on top of the falls. Feel humbled by the power of the 13,000 cubic meters of water, that's 450,000 cubic feet, thunders over the combined falls each second. Enjoy a more serene frontal view seems to drape itself over the edge like a curtain. The central point, which receives about half of the river's flow at once, is called the Garganta del Diablo, or Devil's Throat. Dare get wet. If you'd rather stay dry, take a helicopter ride over the U-shaped series of falls to see how it forms a dramatic chasm in the Earth's surface. Just away from the roaring water mass is the tranquility of the subtropical rainforest. Keep an eye out for the quachis, which are after an easy meal. Butterfly species share this extremely diverse habitat. Admire some of the creatures up close in the nearby animal parks. Come and experience the magic-like spell of Iguazu Falls. Getting there is easy. There are nearby airports in Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay. You can even stay the night in the national park. Though it may not be the tallest, largest, or most powerful waterfall in the world, Iguazu Falls is certainly one of the most picturesque. UNESCO declared it a protected World Heritage Site because it is such a magnificent liaison between land and water. Due to its unequaled beauty, Iguazu Falls is one of the world's most cherished wonders of nature.
Well, friends, this was another Value Vault message sponsored by Reverse Advertising System, or RAS, and we trust that you enjoyed today's mental vacation break. You know, it's just so important that you do that from time to time. You know, so many people have been beaten up. All they're trying to do is make some money online. All they're trying to do is make some money with their mobile phone. It shouldn't be that hard, should it? And that's one of the reasons why we've developed Reverse Advertising System. As a matter of fact, the chief architect of RAS for 18 years has been developing marketing systems, and in one marketing property generated over $3 million a month and has helped scores of people all across the globe to generate revenue, in some cases very large amounts of revenue in their own home businesses. Well, the reason we have these mental vacation breaks is that so many people again get beaten up and they often put their dreams on the shelf. We want you to take your dreams off the shelf, and if they have dust on them, blow off the dust, okay? Now listen, if you have not yet employed our RAS, if you've not employed the Reverse Advertising System, make sure that you go back to reverseadvertisingsystem.com, input your name and your cell phone number as you did when you originally opted in, and it's going to pick you back up where you need to get started with our system. Remember this: in building your enterprise, you always want to provide value to your audience, and you want to provide consistent value to your audience. This is one of the ways that you start to develop a responsive list, not just a pitch fest, not just a join me fest, not just a buy from me fest, but providing value. And I can tell you that folks absolutely love our mental vacation breaks, our Value Vault series, where we go on these nice little mini vacations. Okay, so until our next Value Vault message, we love each and every one of you. Let's change the world together, starting with yours, and we look forward to seeing you in RAS.